starting to vibrate in their frequency vibration. And because of that, within the collective, no matter how many of us came in here in a positive to overturn the stuff, within the structure, we also kept people into the collective of our longitude, altitude, the entire structure in the planet Earth, that they actually are in position because the ones that basically are being asleep or being overtaken from the negative structure are certain percentage. And if you remember, I was discussing 70% awaken and maybe 30% out and whatever is fluctuate. However, from the native structure, there are too many within the structure that infiltrated certain positions of governmental structures. And they're holding these positions and like a bully, like a mafia, are basically scaring people off. And the ones that already vibrating in their frequency by completely shut down, and now the only thing, if they tell them something, that is the truth.
The
analytical program is gone. Anybody from the positive that says something and say, hey, look what's happening here, look what we're doing, you're going to be pointed at, attacked, or call any type of name, because they do not have the process what is being given as the frequency. In two words, this structure that was so potent in technology and that overriding the original codon to even analytically think. All frequency, all vibrational sequences. And that is the goal, because even when they told me that 1%, this is what the Council of Nine told me, every stuff that they plastered within the school system, and the fact that you want to cross-dress and stuff like that, they told me that the true number, with specifically talking America, it's 1%. 1%. So, of course, in consciousness, everyone can express whatever they want. That is okay. 100%. But allow your child, for example, to be 18 years old to make the real decision, except trying to overtake it as a little kid to introduce them into this negative structure. If they want to do this thing when they're 18, let them be the way the way they say, but not when you're overtaking that kid's consciousness and starting to put it for particular agenda for and transhumanism. Okay.
So it's a UV, not UV.
What really happened, they told me, is really 1% of all these people that want to do that, And there is a company that, when they spray different things, there was a very famous doctor that did experiments on a frog. Looking on YouTube and stuff, and you're going to see that when they take when you spray stuff on the ground, and even sometimes whatever you do in a stuff like this, actually can change the genome to become female or male. So obviously through air and everything else, things were given or you were taking it, by your own choosing, because you literally did not analyze what was happening. You just chose 100% everything there. Even was right in the phone. You kept choosing to take this stuff and actually what's happening could be generational. Could be literally individual or whatever you can take.
You talk good stuff. A little bit like in sci-fi. Everyone does these days. It's always a sci-fi twist. Looks like a bit of a grey morning. Grey morning. I should start speaking properly really. People can understand me. Luckily, there's apps out there you can properly hone in on speech or sound. Have you noticed, with the upgrades and shit of the iPhone, how quickly it changes its volume recording level? Notice this playing that absolute fucking. You know what I think about that thing over there. I'm talking about that big fucking dirty big black stack dirty fucking 12-inch fucking drivers. None of them, well, actually the bottom are paired, they're married. They're paired, yeah, paired 12 inches. That means they have roughly the same homage. Because all speakers are slightly different. But they're paired at the bottom. The ones in the middle are just absolute sluts. Fucking bastards and slags. Don't know, I mean, one of them is, they're probably both very different. I think one's like 8 and one's 16 ohms. I mean, completely different, really. That's what they're such fucking absolute slut fiends. And they work well with the Celestians, the married Celestians on the bottom. And you got the top with it. Well, I'm all about my amp. I know why. I was going to show people that now I've done the full circle, yeah. I don't want to fucking argue, really. But unless they want to come across as fucking weirdos or... I have no idea what anyone would hope to achieve by denying that factor. What circle? The one you've not looked at, that's the one. The one you've not paid attention to, obviously, purposefully. And if you haven't any clue about this so-called circle or cycle of what I've done in order to speak like this to people across the world, don't worry, don't take it personally either, because I speak to everyone like this when online, you know what I mean, unless they talk to me reasonably. The only thing is, I've never had anyone speak to me in all my time on YouTube. Not that I was hankering for that anyway. I wasn't. But it's become a parody, comedy, tragic comedy, back to a comedy. Became a bit fucking stressful, annoying, back to a comedy. Parody of itself, parody of its own comedy, parody of its tragedy. And a comedy, all round really. Tragic, as it may be. For some, absolute fucking rolling round with laughter. For others, yep, and that means most of the world are going to be laughing. Funny that, isn't it? Apart from people who are kind of, well, I did at one point, would have liked to laugh the most. Me being all deluded at the where we were, as mindsets, people as coexist coexisters, existence. Getting all fucked up now. It is early morning, isn't it? It is early morning, isn't it? Still whacked off for what do you call them? Antibiotics. I'm not that much beer either. And if I have, it's been driving beer, at least a Heineken. You know what I mean? Heineken's about 3%. Or when you get over here, anyway. The driving beer one. The green can. Anyway, I was just going to show people the bolts. I did that earlier. The bolts. Not this bolt. Pretty shit. I can show you the picture later. I was going to be bothered looking at that, Are they? Doubt it very much. But they are. I know how to pick a lot what you see. But you didn't believe me, did you? Well, I don't care if you did. Even if I showed you right in front of you, in front of people, even if I showed you how to pick lock, you still wouldn't believe me, would you? But you think it's AI or CGI, wouldn't you? Bunch of absolute sluts. Yeah, all of you. It's just a bunch of freaking cunts. Yeah, fucking all of you. You wouldn't think you're good. Yeah, all of you. Are really bad. Because if you're hankering at this point for anything, when it comes to recognition, then maybe barking up the wrong tree. Maybe well be barking up the wrong tree, because I'm certainly not barking up the wrong tree or hankering for recognition. You know why? You know why? Because I've recognised it myself. I don't need anyone else really to recognise. Yeah. The less the merrier, really. Honestly. And if anyone does truly recognise, then good for them. They're on the ship. But yeah, do some pretty. People will have to fucking learn, really, won't they? I guess. Learn what? Learn. Just learn. That's a start, at least. Anyway, these mods, you know, I've been on about these, this dirty old, filthy lung popper. Get proper popcorn lung off this. Fucking hell. My lungs are going to be like butter kissed by the end of the day. Butter kissed, by the way, is a manufacturer of popcorn, yeah. That's all bullshit, that popcorn lung. What the fuck's that about? I've got popcorn lung. Smoked too many vapes. Got popcorn lung. Fuck off. Right. Nice. I've got plenty full supply of this, eh? I've not even got into my Sunday trance yet. It's only early morning. Not high either. Still a bit drunk on life. High in life, baby. And it's nearly Halloween. That's why I started with that infrared shit. That's mad, that. That's nuts. That's not me fucking putting any effects. Well, you know, apart from the infrared. At certain angles, I look like a zombie. What do I look like normally? Some people. Imagine if people that see only in infrared. Shit in heck. Be like zombie land, that would, wouldn't it? That'd be mad. So, are there animals that can only see in infrared? I'm sure there are. So that means that let's look at humans and just see zombies like that, flesh hanging off them and shit. You know, like it was proper good on earlier. That was. Anyway, what about like these? Oh yeah, so these mods, not the ones that like Ian Loveday was involved with. No, not him. Talking about these rebuildable vape mods that have become about recently. Well, there's quite a long time for others, but within the last decade, I guess. You know, you think they've come on quite a bit, I've got to say. Even though the concept is very simple. I mean, like I said, these rigs are the earliest ones, which were rebuildable. Actually, built a deck for that. Is it? But I was going to show you this. Yes. Do you like Lego? good, is it really? Let's try it. Alright. See that? This is made out of Lego. It's a Lego board. Right. All various different types of Lego shapes. It's got a button. And that button connects the lower connection to the upper. You there? Some wiring, very simple wiring inside. Now this is a dirty, absolute, filthy, slutty Lego bitch and a slag and a bastard and a fucking absolute beast of a cunty fucking twatness of a fucking slut-worthy fucking shitbag of a fucking sweary vape mod. Do you know why? Because this is actually engineered to take two black cobras, yes, talking about the 500, I believe. Okay. Hope they are. They're 18350s actually. I thought they were, I don't know why I said 500, but I must have got it mixed up in it. Anyway, they're called Black Cobras, these are. They're basically mini versions of the 18650. The 18650 is 6.5 centimetres long, 18 millimetres wide. That's 1.8 centimetres wide. And 6.5 centimetres long. Told it was early in the morning, and I'm not been in bed yet, so a little bit of fucking, and I'm still a bit like that. Ooh, but ropey off all them, like, hospital drugs I've been taking, like amoxicillin. That's about it, really. Anyway, these Black Cobras there, got a fucking set of them there, and I keep them charged even though I don't use them. Always make sure, test them every month or so, see if they've lost a bit of power. Keep them at maximum power, 4 or above, yeah. So when they're ready to go, they're ready to go. And this thing, right, is engineered to take 2 of these. These give off the same amount as one of these, huh? But obviously because they're smaller, for a lesser amount of time. Yeah, they do kick out the same, exactly the same wattage. And they're charged up to 4. If you give them fat charges, about 4.4, waffling now a little bit, but it's all for the best. I see this mod I made out of Lego. Got loads of old Lego, by the way. It's actually to take 2 Black Cobras in parallel on this. I'm probably not going to put this film on YouTube, so shit. But that's funny anyway. It's nearly Halloween, isn't it? Like this. Right? But you've got to put like a little connector in the middle. Preferably with a rubber wash. I don't know why I'm whispering. It's normally noisy as fuck this time. Whispering just for a change, I guess. Just a little bit of electrical tape, keep them together. And you got yourself a battery, which is pushing, well, 7 at the min, pushing 8 or 9 volts. And you're talking about 250, 300 watts, because that's a mechanical mod, yeah. So it's a lot of power. You've got to have some fat coils in your setup, if not quad coil, like quad setup. Either that or a big, you'd have to like get one of those old electric fires, snip off a bit of the, obviously pass this off, yeah, snip one of those bars in out, and get a little bit of that to power that, because that's how powerful it is, yeah. I'm not joking. It's dangerous. It's fucking dangerous, matey. You can only vape on it for about 3 seconds, because you feel the batteries heat up as soon as you start hitting it, because it's draining them so quick. But I tell you what, if you want a puffy, big cloud that you can chew on, that's the one you're after, baby. Get a fucker like that. Get a fucking box mod, yeah. Rough as fuck. Mechanical, all the way. Powered by, effectively, it's just like, if you even put 2 18650s in parallel, you're looking at a hefty kick. It'd be a big, mad long mod, look like a wand or something. So, I'm hoping for the Black Cobra. That's right. 18 350s, they are. Told you about it. Smash on amoxicillin. That's what it does to me. You know what's up? Apart from that, really. I do know what's up. I've fucking bossed loads of weird fucking antibiotics. My body's not used to it, see. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, sir? My obsess has actually gone down, so that's good. And, but it makes you feel rough, doesn't it? A waffle, but it slows your time now. And I did have something really good to say, another good thing to say. Oh, so much to say, really. There's so much to say. Can't think about it. So I'm going to come back later on today when I'm a bit fresher. I have to go to bed, I think, for a rest. Only about 2 hours last night. Because I was fucking... What was I doing? I don't know. Oh yeah, I know what I was doing. Yeah. And then I went to bed. Don't worry, it wasn't anything dodgy. But I was occupied. Albeit having a good time. But didn't end up going to bed till about well past 12 midday, and I got up at about 3. Yeah, I know it's 3 in the afternoon, 12 midday, and I got up at 3. You know, I hardly slept. Anyway, just because I'm so buzzed up about shit. No drugs. None of my favourite day. Halloween, isn't it? Halloween. Tell you what though, tonight, 11, I guess they'll celebrate on Saturday, isn't it? You know, because it's the closest date to Halloween. There was some dirty fucking rough looking witches walking around the night, man. All dolled up in their witchy costumes to try and fucking cop off. Honestly, it's dodgy, man. Absolutely dodgy. The thing is, I think they'll have to witch up around you. I spotted the ones which fucking witching up. I think you witched up tonight, you dirty little slag. when you're a witch anyway. I bet you're witching up tonight, are you? In thinking that you're gonna blend in with the crowd and cop off. It's true. You couldn't look me in the eye though. I've seen him so many times in wrong places, in witchy places, witchy places. not in bars. But anyway, they're all out tonight, man. You know, the A6 look like Halloween, even though it's not Halloween just yet. But obviously, it's the pre-celebration, whatever. What day is it? It was Halloween tomorrow. Monday. Alright, okay, no wonder people were on Saturday. Monday's gonna be fucking not as good as tonight. Unless people really go for it. But they were all out in droves. I should have seen them. It was a witch after witch. A couple of devils. See them any day, anyway. But all the birds were like witched up, man. All the girls were witched up tonight, yeah. You name them. They were witchy. And they were fucking witchy for it. They were I bet they dunked the odd apple. Fucking apple dunking. What do they call it? I don't know. Why am I so fucking wrecked? I haven't done anything. Apart from a little bit of that, not that much sleep. And forgetting about what to say, which is really good, apart from talk about those mods. Not the ones that they was involved with. Yeah, I'm talking about vape mods. What else I'm going to say? I think I've about wasted enough time now, haven't I? Might as well make it to 33. Why not? Sunday, isn't it? Sunday morning at 7:38. Funnily enough. There we go. 7:38. Sunday, 30th of the most spookiest month in the calendar. That's right, the most spookiest. And I tell you what, I don't care how much and I was going to swear my face off in this video, but because Marina's on TV, I've kept my swearing down for some reason, even though she can't hear me. But I was just going to lay into people, you know, all you absolute fucking, you know who you are, so-and-so's out there. Yeah, you know who you are. I'm going to say, fuck off, you know what I mean? You don't have to fuck off, really, but I don't know what the fuck you're going to do otherwise. Stick about and just get fucking laughed at. Or I'm picked apart like fishes. Like fish. Boned. You're going to be body of spineless cunts anyway, aren't you? So you're going to be absolutely boned. Boned. Like a fish. Gutted. Like a fish. I'm probably rotten and smelling like one too. Yep. Talking about all you types out there who are going to be picked apart like a fish. Yeah. And if you think that you're not, well, you don't have to worry about me doing it. Nah. And you don't have to worry anymore about me giving you slight warnings. warnings, attempted attempts to correct another person's it's not manipulating. Like I said, it's kind of like more refinement, guiding someone to more refinement. Funnily enough, coming from me, I know it's maddening, but don't you worry. Like I said, the people who have had involvements with it all along, weren't particularly the best when it comes to trust. No. But who is good, trustworthy in this day and age? Not many people when you're on your own, really. That they might say they are. But I've been trusted with like loads of shit. People trust me for some reason. I'm not untrust. I am trustworthy. That's the thing. People take that a little bit for granted sometimes. Maybe, I don't know. In a good way. Better than it being thought of as untrustworthy. Some people do think I'm untrustworthy, of course. But they've been told that by other people who have no clue. Yeah. Or just riding off some assumption that they came to years ago and obviously stuck to it. That's it. Because they're so fucking shallow, deluded, and in their own fictional mind about where they stand, where other people stand. Because in their mind, other people don't even stand for anything. We know those types of people, don't we? Now, and don't worry, they've not got this far in the film, so they're still fucking. Don't know what the fuck they're doing, really. Probably just wasting time talking about fucking some shit times that they had, or like someone else had, laughing about it, and then slagging some shit off, which they never had a look at, never even tried. There you go. Tomorrow, I'm really knackered, I'm tired of all this. I'm just tired, I just need a bit of sleep, really. My streams recently. My streams. It's come to 33. Right, so I have a few hours sleep, people. Come back tomorrow, which will be the same day as today, Sunday, 30th of October. The day before Halloween, the most spookiest day on earth. We all know it is. No fucking beating around that bush. It is a bit spooky, innit? No matter what it's come from. When it came from all this thing. Can't take roots and yeah. But they thought it was spooky as well. It's gone fucking commercial spooky though, now ain't commercial. But I love the shit in Tesco's. It's brilliant, those skeletons you can get. You can get those like massive hang-up skeletons. I can get a few of them. You get one that comes out of the cupboard, and you open it and it falls out of the cupboard. Brilliant. Anyway, I'm waking enough left time for that. So, take the rough with this mood, people, there. I know this video's been hard going, pretty boring. And nothing much to fucking shout home about, nothing much to fucking tell the kids about, nothing much to tell anyone about, really. Apart from the fact that I'm just chilling. Early Sunday morning. About to go to bed. And I made a couple of builds tonight. So I was going to do a bit of a tarot reading, actually, for you. For all you fucking absolute lovely people who have a tendency to be fucking wank saying fucking... Oh man, I can't even... I have to come up with some better swear words, I've got to say. Can anyone help me out with some swear words? Because, you know, I already know a few select few, which kind of work for me, you know what I mean? But, you know, I think I've wasted enough time now, haven't I? Alright, get back to your Sundays. You better not be laying around in bed much longer. You know, you lazy so-and-sos. So you'd be thinking about having that lay-in, that Sunday lie-in. Because, just because you worked all week. You think you are? Because you worked all week, you expect to fucking lie in. Nah. Isn't your body conditioned to get up at that time? If you get up at that time all week anyway. So, if you do have a lie-in, you're going to feel a bit weird, aren't you? You're going to feel a bit like, it's fucking shit, might as well get up like I do every day. At half 6 or 7. That's what it's like, isn't it? Okay, I don't really keep too much of the time. I know this is a bad habit, but Gordon, what's his name? Jordan Peterson said this is but he didn't say it's a bad habit, but he said keep to a time schedule. And I kind of do keep to a time schedule there, definitely. Strictly sporadic, not particularly what do you call it? I forgot the word even. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, sleep patterns. When I do hit the sack, I do have a nice sleep for a few hours. And then my dreams become so vividly lucid and good. I have to get up, you know, because sometimes I think, fuck this. I much prefer to be in this dream than the daily grind. But I'm a bit of a pain monger, so I don't actually get up, but you know, get on with the daily grind. I've doing what I do, and that's basically doing all you. Something good. Stuff you're probably not going to pay attention to if you're wrong. Tomorrow, or today, there's going to be some raw, cutting edge, big, pristine, polished, heavy slabs of marble and granite being laid down. Fucking shock the block. That's right. And these slabs of hard granite and marble are going to be the foundations and the solidifications for anyone to look at, really. Anyone. You don't have to be high, you don't have to be low. You don't have to be that bright. You don't have to be that not bright. Or what do you call it? Mentally challenged or whatever. Wait, let me charge. Oh, also, sorry, officer. I was mentally challenged. That's the reason why I did all I did. In order to get off with this crime that I didn't commit. And that everyone else seems to think that I did. They're wondering why, they're not wondering why I've been busted. No. They're probably like, I really have been devoting a lot of my time to people of which I learned loads of. Loads of people I met. Shitload. And yeah, I always keep on learning. So, without any further ado, and listen to a bit more of this. Marina, Jacoby. I'll try and put a link down below if I don't forget. But one will appear in a few days, I guess. And a link to possibly various other stuff. Maybe dutiful consideration to people. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you. Make it a 45, baby. That's right. That's the way my record player fucking spins. Joking. Let's make that one up. 43. Can I go now, people? I promise I won't come back with a mad story. And the only one last mad story will be me outside giving these cakes. I did doing blues for him. Looking at them cheering. Yeah, fucking alright. I was city council. Please. In fact, do something just before